Good evening, everyone. We are beginning the press conference with the head coach of Anadolu Efes, Mr. Tomislav Mijatovic. Please, coach, your comment.
Well, the comment is pretty simple. We have had game opening that we, first of all, didn't plan, didn't want, and didn't prepare for. We were very, I would say, not ourselves offensively and defensively. We allowed Žalgiris in front of their home fans to create advantage with our mistakes that led to those, I would say, easier points, unnecessary, unforced errors on our part. So that part of concentration was something that I was really displeased with. We had a good talk amongst ourselves in halftime. Credit to our guys, credit to their great concentration, because I told them, first of all, when you wear this jersey, you have responsibility not only to ourselves, not only to you, only to you individually, but to everybody that feels part of FS family. And I would never appreciate if somebody doesn't understand it. All of our guys really took that personally. They fought very hard, and as you saw in the second half, we cut down the lead to 6 points, if I'm not mistaken. We had one situation, a low post feed that didn't go our way. The pass was bounced, unsportsmanlike foul, and then it's not easy to cut it all the way through again. But sincere congratulations to both teams. Of course, congrats to Žalgiris for their victory. Congrats to our guys for understanding what has to be done. We have experience on the road. We have won some games so far this year on the road. They're big victories, important victories. But unfortunately, our mistakes in the first half cost us a very important and victory that we wanted to get very much. But we need to learn from that. We need to understand it, accept it, apply it, and not let it happen ever again in the future.
Hello, coach. So what have you changed in your defense against Lonnie Walker during the game?
You mean why did I change? Or
what did you change exactly?
In the second half, we started going more aggressive on Lonnie Walker as a pick and roll user. We had to do it because we had some difficulties guarding him, obviously, in situations that we did in a defense that was more, let's say, conservative in the first, or planned to be more conservative in the first half. He scored some very easy pull-up shots, very easy threes in the first half. That defense that we changed in the second half worked. We picked up our aggressiveness. We started switching more aggressively with the four-man, and that caused us to I would say bring the water, figuratively speaking, to our going our way, and we were okay with that for the most part. Again, like I said, when you are that we were in a bigger deficit, so when we're cutting the lead down, energy situation goes down. Some miscommunication situations happen primarily on offense, but I think our coverage on Lonnie Walker in the second half was much better.
How close was Shane Larkin to playing this game today?
We're working very close with our medical staff, who is doing a very nice job monitoring Shane's progress, and Shane is progressing very nicely. As you know, as we spoke publicly about his injury, that injury happened a second time on the same place. Therefore, it was a risky move. We didn't want to take any extra risks. We are, again, Shane is in a practice program, and we're trying to get him back on the court, but in a healthy, non-risky way as soon as possible. That call will be done with all of us together, coaching staff and our medical staff, and I'm hoping, and knocking on wood, it's going to be pretty soon.
Hello, coach. You have a superstar in Shane Larkin in your roster. Do you see Lonnie Walker becoming a similar level of player in Europe if he stays here for a longer period of time?
I'm very, how to say, I'm not the best predictor in the world. I'm more of a kind of one of those old school folks that believe in longevity. You need to continue to improve and prove yourself day in and day out, because what happened yesterday doesn't really matter. It matters in basketball, but you always need to. It's a next day mentality. I think Lonnie Walker has definitely proved himself as one of the great additions this year in EuroLeague level. I have followed Lonnie since his early days in the NBA, and of course he's been, as I said in the pregame announcement before the Žalgiris game, he has been an offensive leader of the Žalgiris team. For us, I think that having a superstar is always a plus, because superstars make the whole team better. The true superstars, for example, Shane Larkin is a superstar, and he makes the whole team better. Therefore, I think you guys here with Lonnie Walker have a great player, but I'm not going to be the judge or predictor of any kind of situation. I'm still not that qualified.
Hello, Coach. Question a bit out of topic, but EuroLeague announced that Final Four will take place in Abu Dhabi this year. Just what are your thoughts about that?
I'm a humble part of this great organization and overall EuroLeague, and of course I have to tell you that so far in my experience with EuroLeague Final Fours, they have always been greatly organized, regardless of the place that they are, and I'm going to do my absolute best to bring our team to that venue. And of course, looking forward to seeing the new venue, seeing the new place, and I support all decisions that are made from the top.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Comments from Žalgiris head coach, Mr. Andrea Trinchieri.
We are very, very happy to end up this week, with double week, with this win against a very talented team with a lot of good players. We needed to bounce back. I know and I knew that we played a very good game in Partizan, very good game. Only the final result was not good. And but sometimes you need to feel the joy of a win. So we had a very good first half, almost perfect. We struggled in the third quarter, due also to the fact that Efes raised the physicality on defense. We have to learn how to play against this, especially Lonnie. That was amazing in the first half. But this kind of treatment doesn't exist in the NBA. So he has to pick it up quick because he's an important player for us. And but they came back. They cut to 6, I believe, from 18, and we managed to finish on a high note, doing the right things. We were able to put the ball inside. Ule was amazing with Cisco, and a couple of crazy plays from Allen gave us secure the win.
Coach, couple of questions from Žalgiris Insider subscribers, and one of them asks, what's the main lesson that you get from this double week in the EuroLeague?
I cannot answer because I get lessons every day. You know, it's my biggest challenge is being able to improve the team, teach players that never played EuroLeague without practicing. So it was a great game on Tuesday, lost. Today we played 30 amazing minutes. We struggled in one quarter, but the only way to learn is to do, because we don't have time to practice, and this game is very important. It's very because it gives us a win and shows exactly what we have to do to improve.
And how did you like the show from Francisco and Nolanos at the end of the game?
They were very important because we wanted to have inside-outside game and not to be stagnant on a 3-point line. So they found a way to cooperate very well. But I believe that all the players that played in the last quarter did the right things because we moved the ball better and we gave to Sylvain rhythm and he started cooking.
Hello, Coach. David Servidis started the game very well, and then he played the first 5 minutes of the third quarter, and since then he didn't came off the bench. Can you just explain the reasoning behind such a decision?
Why you look at negative things today? What color is your grass in your backyard?
Very green.
I don't believe that. I'm shocked, really. And not with you. Why tonight we have to talk about that? I will answer to you, but guys, happiness is very important in life. To look at that after the game we won, wow. Wow. There are a lot of things to be happy. Sirvuka played an amazing first half. Amazing. He did exactly what I asked him. And then, in the second half, Efes raised the level of physicality, and he didn't read well what he had to do. He started over-dribbling. In the first 3 possessions of the third quarter, he was on the floor. Means that he were not able to cope with the physicality. And I chose to go in a different way. But I would love to have him on the court because he's a threat. He's a great shooter. And he knows exactly why he was not there. And I don't know. This is not part of me to look at the things like this. It's honest questions, but before to go to this, I believe you can ask me 55 different questions about other players. About Birutis on defense, that was great. Arnas, Lanovas. And why Sirvidis didn't play. Okay, did I answer to you?
Yes, you did. Thank you.
You are not welcome, but I will always answer to you.
Hey, Coach. talking about happy things. Cisco had a tough period, but today he was crucial in the fourth quarter.
Agree.
What?
Agree.
Yeah. And how happy you are for him, and what it says about his character.
I'm very happy for him because he took it personal. He knew that he was playing bad. He knew that his bad performances, he was aware that his bad performances was harming the team, the scoreboard, okay? And I just remind him that we chose him for his talent, not for his weaknesses. Knowing that every person, a coach, a player, has weaknesses. So he focused only on his weaknesses in the last period, forgetting what he can do. The first half was not good, and to tell you the truth, I was a little bit concerned, but then Ulanovas did a great thing, took away a little bit of pressure from him, and then he went back to be Sylvain.
Coach, hello. Firstly, congrats on the win. Anadolu Efes in this game played a lot of switch defense. Sometimes they blitzed Lonnie Walker. But how does this Žalgiris team feel against this switch defense from your opponents? And tonight, and both in general in this season?
Did you watch the game with Partizan? What was the defense of Partizan for 33 minutes? So we need to find a way to play against this. I believe in Partizan we played a great game. We just missed 2 shots that could change the momentum. I see now Partizan having a lot of troubles to play in this moment. I was watching the game. So we will work. We will try to don't be predictable, to move the ball inside out. And I know that with the right amount of time, the chemistry will improve and our system will be better.
Coach, obviously Lonnie had a blast in the first half, but when he comes to the bench, how do you see the Žalgiris offense without Lonnie? How could you rate Žalgiris offense without Lonnie?
Every player is very important, but I don't want to have a system that depends on one player. Lonnie gave us a lot, gave us wings in the first half. He could not find a way to play against a very, very physical defense. I would say even to the limit of the foul, holding and pushing and hitting. And he's not used to this. And we won the game with him on the bench. This is a team sport. We are a team, and we found weapons to win. Of course, my job will be to show him the clips, show him the film of the game, and show him where he can improve. But this is, I want just to remind you that beginning of December, Kendrick Nunn was not the Kendrick Nunn he is now. And to tell you the truth, Lonnie is ahead of schedule, a lot ahead of schedule. Ups and downs will be there. 85% of the things he never faced in his life. And the thing that I like, that he's humble, he plays hard, he makes mistakes, sometimes he's over-dribbling, okay, but he is able to put his talent at the service of the team.
Coach, in the past few games, Lonnie and Sylvain started playing a little bit more together in the same lineups. How do you see this two-guard, lineup from Žalgiris, and what potential does it have and to move forward and play together even more maybe in the future?
I am working on trying to have the best 5 players for what are the game requirements and the game needs in every situation. And I believe that we're trying to do that. We have always the luck to have Dovis, that is a very consistent player without being flashy. And but of course they need to find a way to play, to perform together. And also other players can be very important. Iggy is getting back. Okay, he had, I believe, a good stint today. And I will consider in the rotation every player that can help the team.
Coach, how is Iggy doing? Improving? How he's evolving?
I would love to answer to you when we practice, but playing Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and this is where he can get back in rhythm. Today, I saw him, his eyes present. I put him. He made two good plays. Then I had to change the setup on the court. Okay, of course he wasn't happy, but he was a good teammate, and he is an asset for us. And my job is, and his job is to find a way how to be functional to the team needs.
Coach, a little bit off topic, but after a Partizan game, Edgar Ruslanovas overtook Šaras and scored points in the EuroLeague. Talking a little bit about Edgaras.
Wow.
Do you see him like, being this club's legend and being his jersey in the Raptors one day at the Žalgiris club?
I already see number 92 up on the ceiling of the Žalgirio Arena. And he's playing right now in this moment after 3-4 weeks of ups and downs as a true captain.
Coach, Lonnie started very hot, and after 6 minutes, you took him out. He was cooking. What was behind that decision? Why you took that decision to sub Lonnie out?
Did you see how he finished the game in Partizan? Heavy legs. So I was trying to manage his legs. Only that. And again, he had an amazing first half, so-so second half. So we need also something from him in the second half. That was the only reason, because in Partizan he ended up being very tired. And I knew that Efes can come back with all these guards that can shoot the ball. And this is what happened, so I wanted to... Was a kind of load management into the game?
Coach,
One more question off topic.
Bad.
Sorry?
Good or bad? Talking about negative things or positive things?
Neither.
Negative.
EuroLeague announced that the Final Four will take place in Abu Dhabi. I was just wondering, what are your thoughts about
Politics are the worst thing you can ask me. I heard a lot of big personalities talking about how good is if NBA comes to Europe. My answer is whatever can help basketball to have more resources, to have better marketing, to have better conditions is welcome. If this EuroLeague Final Four in Abu Dhabi can help the EuroLeague and European basketball, I'm very, very, very happy. I don't know the extension of the deal, I don't know, but if this, I believe that if they decided to go there, means that something good, they can take something out that is good, I'm very happy. But the most important thing would be to find, I was talking with Vincent Poirier during the game, how many games we're playing. This is the 4th double week, and we are at the beginning of December. It's not the problem of the numbers of the game. I'm not complaining about that. I'm concerned about the numbers of the game in relation to how tough every game is. every game in EuroLeague is a battle. There's no smooth games. This year, you see the ranking? All the favorite losing, underdogs winning. Never to know what's going on. You just flip the coin. So this is the schedule according to the importance of the single game is the thing that concerns me.
Coach, last one from me. Obviously, you have a game on Sunday against Ritas, the rival.
That is not a game.
It's a rival.
The game.
The game, okay. With what kind of motivation the team is going into that game?
We will do whatever it takes to have the highest motivation possible according to our moment. Nothing less than 101%. I don't know how much is it, because what we are going through with these games, we spend so much energy Tuesday and tonight, mental and physical energy, but we know exactly this. I cannot promise any kind of performance, because you saw what happened last week and was not in all the 8 EuroLeague teams losing domestic leagues. 8. And they were not derby or big games. So we are tired, we spend a lot, but whatever it takes to have the highest possible motivation.